Goedenavond and Happy New Year. This is Simone Watson. And yes, I did just greet you in Afrikaans. Woo, because that's one of my goals. So today we're talking about my goals for the year 2017. See that right there? 2017 goals. Doing it right. Um, Honestly, you guys, it is scary for me to make this video. I'm not sure why, but making long-term goals scares me. So, one of my goals is to change my mindset about making long term goals. Because I don't know what I feel afraid of. Like, maybe I feel afraid that if I don't reach my goals, I'll be a failure or something. But no, that is not going to happen. I also am going to give grace to self if goals change. That is written here. Yes. So, if my goals change over the course of the year, I have to give myself some grace. Um, Next goal, take better care of myself. I definitely have been guilty of pulling those all-nighters so I could write. And it's very, very important to me to write, but I also have to try and do a little bit better about sleeping and drinking water and eating often. So yeah, that's a goal. Uh, let's see. Oh, I forgot to mention something. Okay, so I said in my other video, 2016 wrap up and 2017 look ahead, that one of my goals was to get 2 book deals, one for Tethered and one for Red Letter Law. And I have read and seen other places that it's not like 3 different people have said this, writers have said this, that it's not good to have goals that depend on someone other than yourself, like get a book deal or get an agent, because you could do everything that you can do and that agent still might say no, or like a bunch of agents still might say no. So it's better to have goals that you can control and that you specifically can work toward and achieve. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So what I did was I made a list of goals and I made a list of smileys. Okay, see the smileys? There's a little smiley face there. Smileys are things that I accept are out of my control, but they still would make me smile if they happened. So things that I hope will happen, I'm working toward them, but I know that they're not in my control. So going for the goals. Oh, also, I hope to do a review of the smileys each month, things that made me smile. Here's another really big goal. Okay, it says, don't let striving for more make me forget how incredibly blessed I am right now. So over the course of 2017, of course I'm a writer. Of course I want to make progress. Of course I want to be able to look back and say that I'm further in my writing career than, I was at the beginning of 2017. But I just don't want to forget that right now I'm very, very blessed. And I'm very, very thankful to have even started writing, to have written as much as I did in 2016. I think if I estimate, I think I think I wrote like over 100,000 words in that year, and I know that I can do more than that in a year, but that's like still wow. Okay, for me that's wow. So I didn't know I was going to be an author before then, so this is great, and now I know that that is the goal that I'm pursuing right now is to be an author as a career. So there we go. Okay, draft the first 5 years of the Infrared Chronicles. So that might sound like a lot. But because the Infrared Chronicles is serial and it's coming out each week, there are going to be 52 episodes in each year. So what I'm trying to do is draft 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. But if you think about it, I only have to have a lot of these chapters could be told in maybe 1,000 words. Some of them may be longer. But if we just think about each year as being 52,000 words, and I have to draft 5 years, and if you think about like how I could write 52,000 words in a month, assuming that NaNoWriMo is a thing, which it is, okay, so I could basically get those 5 years done in 5 months or 7 months if I give it a little bit more grace. So to have those 5 years drafted by the end of 2017 is not not a ridiculous, crazy goal. It's something that could happen. And of course I can edit them later, but yeah, just have drafts of those first 5 years. So that's exciting. I also put release the first 4, which means draft those, edit them, release them in a self-publishing situation. Now, the plan for the Infrared Chronicles is to self-publish the years in advance. So, like, if you wanted to buy the whole year 2017, you could, or you could just wait for the weekly episodes, which are free. That is the plan right now, but I do understand that that plan could change depending on if I have a book deal for Red Letter Law, because those take place in the same universe. And if the publishers of Red Letter Law are like, we would rather you stop releasing the Infrared Chronicles in advance because of possible spoilers, then I can do that. Now, I sincerely doubt anything is going to be like really nothing is going to be spoiled by the Infrared Chronicles. I mean, this is taking place 2 decades before the actual book takes place, and so in the near future, nothing is really going to be spoiled. But they may say, "Hey, we want you to wait. We want you to slow down on that. We want you to change the pace, whatever, whatever," and we can talk about that at the time. So that's what's happening. But for now, I have my goal saying release the first four: 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020, at least by the end of this year. And like I said before, my goals can change. Yay! Read 30 books and make a monthly TBR. I'm not sure if I need a monthly TBR because I could just be like, oh, let me pick up a book today and whatever. But that's cool. But yeah, my goal is to read 30 books. Now that means 30 published books. But I also am editing. Now, in addition to writing, I'm doing freelance editing. And so I will be reading books when I edit and sometimes beta read because I may be trading for beta reads with Red Letter Law. And I'm already doing that right now. So I have one trade in progress and one trade planned for later this month. And so those are things I'm going to read. But I put 30 books as in 30 published books. Make Red Letter Law the best book it can be. Aww. I don't know why I said aw. Like, that's cute or something. Like, that's real. So Red Letter Law is in its second round of edits. I edited it. Seriously, you guys, side note, the sentence, I edited Red Letter Law, is really hard to say 5 times fast. But okay, I edited it in November and December. Did I edit it in December? Mostly November. After it was done November 2nd. I edited it. Okay. I just got from my beta reading, for my first beta reading swap, I just got those results back from my beta reader, who was extremely helpful. I just got those back on New Year's Day, so yay. And that's really helping me to know things that I can do to really improve Red Letter Law. And so I'm doing edits right now to get it to that point. And I would like to, even like by the end of January, feel like, okay, this is a substantially improved book, and maybe get ready to query it some more. But anyway, make Red Letter Law the best book it can be is the goal by the end of 2017, because maybe I'll have more rounds of beta readers and more rounds of editing and et cetera, and we'll see. Okay, make more goals if necessary. Why did I write that as a goal? I don't know. Edit 26 books. This is going to be a challenge to edit 26 books because I'm learning that editing is intensive work. But if I can edit one every 2 weeks, I can do that. I don't think I can really edit one every 2 weeks, like every single 2 weeks, because I don't have clients lined up for January right now, and that could change. But like for these first 2 weeks of January, I don't have a client lined up right now. So that's, but 26 books, good goal. But also, I do all 3 types of editing: content editing, line editing, and copy editing. And so I think I would count a book even if I only did one of those 3. Like, I don't have to do all 3 in order for the book to count. So, yeah. Write something new. That's a goal. Help someone. Yeah. Have a cause. So something that I want to stand up for or participate in for the greater good. Okay, I wrote at least 12 Wattpad contests. Some people say Wattpad. I still don't have a complete. I like to say Wattpad. Okay, so I shouldn't turn to the side like that because that looks really weird. Okay, at least 12 Wattpad contests. What this means is on Wattpad, which is a website where people write things and you read things and etc. You can you can make your own contest. Okay, and what I plan to do is make my own contest on Wattpad and run 12 of those at least over the course of the year 2017. So that would be a lot of fun. And when I run the first one, I will come here and announce it probably. And then you guys will be able to be like, if you're interested, you'll be able to know what it is. So I think those are all of my 2017 goals. Oh, I also wrote don't stress or strive. So I said, even though I'm striving for more, so there are two types of striving in the, especially I'm a Christian, so we have like certain vernacular and we have two ways that we use the word strive. And like, so strive as in like to go towards a goal, to work towards a goal, that's a good thing. But striving also could mean like in the Christian vernacular, it's like struggling in a bad way. It's like me getting too much into um my own stuff and like not being at rest and not being at peace. Yeah, so striving, like being anxious. So don't stress or strive is like me telling myself not to get anxious. And sometimes anxiety is not something that I can prevent, but sometimes it's like I can just like let myself know like it's okay. It's gonna be okay if I don't hit the word goal that I wanted to hit. It's gonna be okay if I don't um if I get rejected by an agent that I really like it's going to be okay. So just to remind myself not to put a ridiculous amount of pressure on myself, that is a big goal. So yeah, those are all of my 2017 goals. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys. I'm so happy that I just made 2017 goals. It's just such a relief. Like I've accomplished something towards one of my goals by making those goals. Okay, yay. Now I want to tell you my 2017 Smilies. Okay, these are my Smilies. See the little smiley face? Oh, I already showed you that. Oops. These are things that will make me smile if they happen in 2017. Now, I am I am trying to be content every day, regardless of whether I have these Smilies or do not have these Smilies, okay? I'm trying to be content every single day. So it's all good, you guys. But these are just things that would make me smile a little bit more. And I don't know why I sound so young right now. I'm trying to sound like an adult. Adult. Okay, anyway. Things that would make me smile. Okay. Number 1, get a fan. Number 2, get 17 fans. Okay, so what does that mean? 17 people that are like, hey, we like your writing. These could be people that comment on Wattpad. These could be people that comment on the Infrared Chronicles blog. These could be people that, I don't know where else they would say that they like my writing, but anywhere that people are like, hey, we like your writing. 17 of them. That would be a smiley. That would make me smile. It is the year 2017, so 17. I don't know if that's why I have that number, but anyway. Trade autographs with someone. So if I have a book and someone else has a book, and then we meet each other and we're like, hey, I'm going to sign a copy of my book for you, that would be awesome to me. But even if you don't have a book, but I meet you and I sign something for you and then you want to sign something, like you could sign, I don't know, a picture. We take a picture and you sign it, etc. I'm wondering if with this new technology, if they will find a way to recreate that old technology where you would take a picture and it would immediately come out of the camera and then you could just sign it right there. Like these days we have all this digital stuff, but I wonder if they can digitally make a way where you can take the picture and print the picture in the same 5 seconds or whatever. I don't know. But then some people are like, why would you want to print pictures? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. So otherwise, I guess we could always digitally sign something. I don't know. But there we go. So trade autographs. Oh, and smiley number 4 is to sign 2 book deals because that was going to be my goal, but now that's my smiley because I have listened to other people's wise counsel about what it is to make goals. So there you go, guys. Those are my 2017 goals and Smilies. Um, I was going to tell you my goals and Smilies for the first quarter of 2017 as well, but I don't actually know them yet. So I guess what I have to do is lay out my goals and see what would be a good amount of progress to make toward them by the end of this quarter, which would be the end of March. So I'm probably going to come back tomorrow and tell you quarterly goals, monthly goals, and weekly goals. So yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of stuff on one day, but it's going to be fun. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe if that's something that interests you. Okay, bye. One more thing, you guys. This is like my third time doing the whole one more thing at the end of a video, but one of my goals is to learn Afrikaans. I almost forgot to mention it. I've mentioned it in my other video, but yeah, the language of Afrikaans, which is spoken in South Africa. So I believe what I should say now is totsiens, which is like goodbye. So bye. One more smiley, guys. Get an agent. Okay, totsiens.